the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage.
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our live broadcast here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. This is match week 1 of the UPSL DMV South Conference A. It is Villareal and Virginia Dream squaring off in a crucial week 1 match. Two returning sides that have albeit different experiences in the last couple seasons, although every season is a new opportunity to start fresh and start a successful campaign. The home side of Villareal finished outside of playoff contention last season, but they do have a lot of returning players, a lot of veterans, as well as a couple of key additions. Zach Ali looks to feature prominently in this side, a transfer from North Stars, and they will have the returning goalkeeper core in Fuentes and Troy Young, and a whole host of defensive, midfield, and attacking players, led by Dallas Organic, one of the returning captains from previous seasons. Lots to look forward to in this matchup. The away side, Virginia Dream, need no further introduction, but I'm going to give them one anyways. They're coming off a highly successful U.S. Open Cup campaign in which they've defeated Richmond Kickers by a score of 3-1 and just narrowly missed going on all the way to the third round. They were defeated by Loudoun United of the USL Championship 4-2 this past Wednesday. And so their campaign ends there in the Open Cup, but it starts here today in the UPSL. And so they'll no doubt look to continue on that momentum against a familiar opponent in Villareal. Villareal, well, we mentioned they have struggled a bit over the last couple seasons. They were one of the few sides to give Virginia Dream a great contest. In each of the last 2 seasons, they've been a thorn in the side of Virginia Dream at times, and we'll look to see how their coaching staff, how their veteran players can look to create that success they found against Virginia Dream and maybe steal some points. They haven't been able to force any points, but they've made it very close at times and really forced Virginia Dream to pull something a little bit deeper out in these close games. So no doubt, something to look forward to. We're really excited to have you with us here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And, of course, please drop a like on the video. Help others find it in the algorithm. We have a ton of matches on the day and on the week. So we're really looking forward to having you a member of this community. Just hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We have the DMV review show in which Gio and I recap various happenings across our covered leagues. We do our power rankings and talk about players, teams, and really everything related to DMV soccer. We'll do that on a weekly basis. We also have live streams galore across all the leagues. We have today 2 regional U.S. National Amateur Cup games. Das Beer playing Westchester's EPA team. And then at 5:30, Los Toros will host the NPSL qualified team from Westchester, Pennsylvania, in those 2 regional matchups of the National Amateur Cup. And, of course, Super Soccer League action all day long up in Maryland. Midweek, we'll see Virginia Super League action, including, but not limited to, Virginia Dream and Alexandria United, and then all of our other favorite Virginia sides. We have one more UPSL match later today. It's Arlington, SA, right here at Thomas Jefferson, hosting Alexandria United in a crucial Week 1 matchup. So lots to look forward to. I've said enough. It's time to let the teams do the talking, and let's get those predictions in the chat. I'm curious to see score lines, players to watch out for, who everyone is here to watch, be it Virginia Dream, Villareal, another side. Get the predictions in, get your support in, and of course, friendly banter is welcome. No hate speech of any type will be tolerated. If we see it, you will be blocked and reported, but please get that friendly banter in. It's more than welcome. Just keep it respectful of others and the players and officials out there on the pitch. So thanks again. We do want to play a quick word from our partner, Skyline Construction and Homes, who are making this broadcast possible, a home broadcast for
the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in.
Thanks again for our message from Skyline Construction and Homes. We'll replay those offerings one more time before the match and, of course, at halftime. If you are an organization in the area looking to get your message across, connect with the community and potentially reach new clients, reach out to dmvsportsmedia@gmail.com or 443-916-9708. Check out our contact info listed in each and every stream. We'd love to help connect you with clubs in the area, or we can get direct advertisement space available for you on our live broadcast. We can help commentary call-outs, social media engagement, and of course, video ads are available. A great and affordable way to increase your exposure and foster goodwill with your community. Villareal looking to sharpen up as we head closer and closer to game day. We mentioned the goalkeepers for Villareal. We got a couple of new faces in for Virginia Dream. The offseason transfer from Ristosi and Shenandoah University, Nate Lynch, looks to feature prominently in the Virginia Dream goal today. A quality goalkeeper, no doubt. And a huge pickup for the Dream for his abilities in goal, but of course also his communication and leadership. Such a talented young player in the midfield. Jean-Christophe Kofi and Mike Akinkoye, possibly the strongest midfield pairing in this league until I'm proven otherwise, but it's an all-world pairing. We'll see if they are able to help solidify the midfield. Angel Chavez will make a return to the side, in which he was Golden Boot winner in the NPSL, also scored several across UPSL competitions, but he is a potent force, especially with his vertical abilities. Roshan Panton, another player who has excelled over the last few seasons, will look to feature prominently in this game. We're going to take a quick moment before kickoff, and we will see you in just a moment for the walkout, for the anthem. Just get those score predictions in. Let us know where you're watching from, which team you're here to support, and, of course, any players that you want us to pay special attention to. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you in just a moment. welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to take your seats, get those snacks prepared. We are moments away from kickoff here, live from Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium, Alexandria, Virginia. Bit of an overcast day, but albeit still better weather than we've had, and a beautiful day for footy. It's UPSL, DMV South A, Villareal hosting Virginia Dream. Moments away from the walkout, the anthem, and of course, kickoff shortly thereafter. Villareal will wear their famous all-yellow submarine kit. Virginia Dream will wear all black today, their famous brand new black kits. A departure from the all pink kits, which have become so famous over the last few seasons, last few years, but both just as beautiful. Please get those score predictions in. We're really excited to hear from you. Let us know who you're here to support, where you're watching from, any potential players to watch out for. Mentioned a few standout performance who will feature heavily. Mike El Garib for Villareal. Of course, in goal, it's going to be Troy. Looking to stem the flow of Virginia Dream attack. We're going to have our international walkout anthem, and we'll get right back with you. We will now rise and honor the flag with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Well, the walkout is done, the anthem is played, and we are ready for action here in UPSL Match Week 1. Villareal, Virginia Dream, all the pre-game rituals are finished, and it's just down to the play on the field. These teams have had a long winter off and a lot of time to get things right, prepare for the upcoming season, and it's so refreshing for sides from either end of the table, whether they were so close to a national championship run in terms of Virginia Dream or outside of playoff contention, maybe closer to the bottom in terms of Villareal. It's a new blank slate, a new season, and it all starts from week 1. There's just a new level of determination, a new level of optimism, hope in the week 1. Some mistakes will be made, no doubt, as teams get familiar with one another and start to iron things out, work together after a long winter off, but there's just that sense of optimism that we so love both in life and in sport, and we're really excited to bring that to you here. Virginia Dream will play right to left, wearing their all-black kits. Villareal, of course, will wear all yellow. We have a quick word from our sponsor, Skyline,
so we can help you maintain
Construction and
that
Homes.
home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home,
and we are ready to get underway. Virginia Dream will start off. AP Slavov off top. It'll get us underway. Josh Pitt, our center official today. We'll look to keep this game under control. And we are underway. Immediately sent back into the back line. Now it's Mike Akinkoye carrying through the midfield. We'll find Adam on the near touch time. Tom Soheski looking for Akinkoye. Back to Adam. Now Soheski will swing this over. Now Dom scanning the field. Thought about sending one up the pitch, but we'll just play it safe. Back to Soheski, now out wide. Adam connecting with Slavov. Slavov will touch in their fullback. Now Panton. Panton able to find Akinkoye. Spread Samoa, lovely turn. Now Panton looking around the corner. Can he get a ball in? It is claimed well by Troy. The goalkeeper that will look to feature prominently. If I had to guess, I'd imagine he will be the busier of the two, but it's early. There's a big ball over the top. Dream feel they were fouled, but we'll get the consolation prize of a throw on this near touch line. Welcome Juan, welcome Bruce, welcome Andrew. This one sent down the line. Not really a pass that connects, but does get rewarded with a set piece, a corner kick for the Dream. It's Akinkoye to deliver, something of a set piece specialist. Slavov will make way. This is the first test of the day for Villareal. How will they fare? Looks like we're switching out the ball. Not loving the dynamics of this one. Is that the difference? We'll see. Here comes the service from Akinkoye. It's delivered to a nice area. Goalkeeper will come and punch. Second bite at the apple for Virginia Dream. Here's Akinkoye down the line, showing off his strength and balance. Sends one in, begs for a finish. How has that not gone in? Well, Chavez perhaps a bit rusty after the offseason, but that's one that he will really like to finish. Let's take another look at this replay. It's a good save, but doesn't really get cleared, and Villareal very fortunate on that one. There's another service from Akinkoye. Same area. This one Bobbles around the box, just wide. Not a bad strike at all. Chavez, 2 early chances. That one much better than the first. And something tells me he'll have plenty of opportunities to atone and find a strike a goal. Here's a look at that replay. Troy sending this one into the midfield. Well delivered, but after the ball ping-pongs back and forth. Sprite Samoa takes it off. Now finding Roshan Panton. Here comes Chavez. Chavez excels in these areas. What can he find? Takes it to the end line, squares it. No one at the back post, and this one will trickle out for a goal kick. That is the dynamic ability that Angel Chavez brings to the side. So deadly when he gets isolated spaces, and especially if you show him that line, he will take it. He'll get there and whip balls across to create for his team. This one bobbles back and forth, and now all the way back to Dom. Akinkoye. Now Adam. Ooh. A rare miscue from Virginia Dream's back line. It's sent across. What a ball. Begs for a finish. Deflection is made. And Villareal, that's just what the doctor ordered for them. A little bit of momentum built, and now a set piece. Nate Lynch getting down. Tried to keep this one in play, but just a bit wide. We will have a set piece. It's Danilo Lopez to send in this set piece for Villareal. Lopez is wearing the captain's armband today. What can he deliver? Sends it low. Not going to trouble this Virginia Dream back line. Is there a second ball in? There is not, but will be a throw. This is Dallas Organic. Scanning his options. We'll send one towards the 18. It's flicked on, but Dom confidently takes this one to ground. Now it's Bright Samoa, the former Arlington SA player, streaking through midfield. We'll try to thread the needle for Chavez. That one never had the pace required, and now Organic will send it down the line. No options, at least none that were onside, and now Virginia Dream will restart the attack. Here comes Akinkoye. Out to Adam. Ooh, a rare miscue again. Soheski back to Akinkoye. Virginia Dream will try to get it over to the feet of Chavez. Chavez sees something he likes upfield. Will send it across. Now Samoa hugging the touchline, cuts back in, and it looks like he had just let that one pass over the line, and so a goal kick will come. An opportunity for Troy to get his team up. And won't take any chances playing from the back. This one connects for a moment. Lopez gets a foot to it. And will be a throw on the far touchline. Here's Dallas Organic. Sent high. And that's a miscue. Bright Samoa can pressure this. And now back on the ground for the Dream. Here comes Chavez. Excuse me, Slavov. Now Chavez. Chavez taking on Organic. Can he get around? Good help to assist. And it is cleared. We'll send it out for a throw on the far touchline. That was Zachary Miritzman. Defender to the rescue there. Good turn from Slavov. Is there a ball? Sends a cross, but well defended. Corner kick to come again for the Dream. These set pieces mounting early and often, and if you give Akinkoye and co. enough chances, one of these will fall. Here comes the delivery from Akinkoye. Last two have come right to the edge of the sixth. This one, same position. Troy gets a hand to it. And will get some help from his colleagues. That one barely saved. Miner able to get it upfield. Now sent down the line. Flag comes up. That one had already gone and will be a Dream throw. This was pressured by El Garib. Now Panton finds Dom. Dom to Akinkoye. You can see Virginia Dream have really been trying to get Chavez into this one. That run comes a bit early. And now we will see a set piece coming out for Villareal. Ooh, that's a tight call. Not sure about that one, but there's an opportunity for Villareal. Send everyone forward. They're just hoping for a conducive bounce, something that might put Virginia Dream off. This one's contested. Second ball still up for grabs. Bright Samoa will take this one to ground. And back to Akinkoye. Now Samoa. And this one trickles innocuously out. There's Akinkoye. Back to Sohaski. Now Dom. Dom will try one over the top. Connecting with Bright. Here comes Bright Samoa. Across the 18. Oh, it's picked up well by Slavov. The shot is taken. The shot is saved. What a save from Troy. And the score remains scoreless, but not for the lack of trying. That one was well taken early on by AP Slavov. And Troy found just enough of a touch to keep it wide. This one sent out wide. Bright Samoa looking for the return pass, but it's well defended. And we're going to come back for the foul on Samoa down in the corner. And it will be another opportunity for Villareal to go long. Well delivered by Troy all the way upfield. Asking the question of Dream. That question is answered by Sohaski. Second ball up for grabs. And sent back to Dom. Here comes Akinkoye. He's got the space. He's got the respect. Now how will he start the attack? It's down the line. Bright Samoa still looking, and we'll send it back to Dom. Now out wide. And Dream will continue to knock it about. This is out wide. Chavez playing much deeper. And now we'll get forward. Here comes Slavov, connecting with Panton. Panton turns, finds Adam. Now into Samoa. Oh, this is much better. Here's Anthony Diaz taking the strike. Didn't really have the pace, but was blocked in any case. Here's Slavov. Out to Chavez. Chavez on the ground. Begs for a finish. Well taken by Panton, but just as well blocked. And now we will have a throw on the near side. This is Virginia Dream mounting the pressure. Right now, Villareal doing a good job of absorbing said pressure. But how long can they absorb it? Here comes Samoa, walking the tightrope and unable to keep this one in. It's well defended. And rinse repeat will be another goal kick to come for Villareal. If you're just joining us, this is UPSL DMV South A Conference Week 1. Virginia Dream Villareal locked up in a scoreless affair. Dream have had the run of play. They've had the chances in the set pieces, but have not found a way past this back line of Villareal and Troy in goal. But inside of 15 minutes, the chances have been mounting. Will be a throw on the far touchline for Dallas Organic & Co. What can they mount from this attack? Here comes the delivery. It's well sent away, first time by the Dream. Diaz takes it to ground, sends it in for Akinkoye. Akinkoye, lots of space to run into. And finally will send it across for Samoa. It's well tackled on this near side. Villareal will slow this down. It's Mike Algarib running into trouble. Adam wins it back. Here comes Slavov. Slavov goes down, and it looks like Danilo Lopez will be deemed the guilty party. Akinkoye in a rush to get things underway. Here comes Chavez. Chavez working 1v1, takes the strike, and it's an early golazo. There it is, 1-0 for the Dream. Angel Chavez starting up right where he left off last season. It's the goal for Dream and Chavez. And there is your start to the 2025 UPSL campaign for the Dream. Well, we mentioned a moment ago, Villareal did so good at bending, not breaking, but we were questioning how long can they continue to bend but not break. And well, you continue to allow chances, you continue to allow pressure, and eventually it does lead to just a probability sort of thing. That one perhaps was one that Troy will feel on his best day will be saving, but that's just what happens. You can't make or expect your goalkeeper to save every single one of those tough shots. He's already made a few saves that wasn't expected to be saved. And that one does sneak in at his near post. This is Akinkoye looking to conduct traffic. Will send one up into the corner. Beautifully delivered ball. It's a good battle. And now Villareal will try to get upfield, but the ball had already gone. Will be a throw on the far touchline for the Dream. Here comes Akinkoye, playing off of Panton, now back to Adam. Now Bright Samoa. Finding Slavov. Good strength from Slavov to keep this one inside the Villareal territory. Will be a throw on this near touchline. Well, to answer your question, the VSSL is actually just a conference within the Super Soccer League. You were asking the difference between UPSL and VSSL. The VSSL would be like your DMV South Conference in the UPSL. The Super Soccer League is a regional league. Maryland and Virginia teams primarily, but it is connected to a national structure by way of the U.S. adult soccer competition. That regional cup is actually playing out today. Das Beer Hall, Los Toros, Westchester, Christos. Hold that thought. This is a great ball in. Another great save from Young. Ball still alive. Oh my goodness. What a strike and what a save. That is fingertips from Troy Young, keeping Virginia Dream from a second. Take a look at this replay. This is 2 saves in rapid succession. Bright Samoa going for the audacious finish, but just denied by Troy Young. Slavov denied on the first attempt, and now it will be a set piece, a corner kick for Akinkoye. One of many this game. Akinkoye will send it across. Dom, quick to track it down. This one sent up. And all the way back to Nate Lynch. Lynch has not touched a whole lot of the ball this game, but has been good when called on. He'll start the attack. Here comes Akinkoye. He has seen a lot of the ball. And he'll find Panton. Panton connecting with Chavez. Chavez sees something he likes upfield. Slavov forcing pressure and well dealt with by Villareal. Here's El Garib. El Garib goes down and will be awarded the set piece in the middle of the pitch. An opportunity for Villareal to get a little bit of breathing room. Oh, thanks. My bad. Yep, that is in fact a dream goal. Thanks. My bad. This is 1-0 for Virginia Dream. For those just joining, it was a well-worked, well-finished goal from Angel Chavez, restarting where he left off from 2024 right into 2025. Sending one in at the near post. Now Villareal will look to find a response. It's sent to the top of the 18. Ball takes the touch. The flag is up, though, and we will have an offside that nullifies this sequence for Villareal. Now Dom sending one across to Adam. Adam rounding his man and sending one long. This could be problematic. Here comes Slavov working against Miertzman. Miertzman has help now, but so too does Slavov. That shot is well deflected. Could have gone anywhere, but the alert Troy Young able to take this one to hands. And Young will look to play this one upfield. It's a low line drive, looking for a flick on. It does find the feet of El Garib. El Garib looking for the audacious, but not finding it. Meanwhile, Akinkoye working well with Panton. There's a good challenge from El Garib. This one sent upfield in the direction of Chavez. Well taken from Chavez. Is there a ball across? Another screaming shot that outpaced just about everyone, including myself and the far post, but it comes to nothing. Just a goal kick for Villareal. This is the type of thing Villareal will want to limit. Yes, it's a narrow angle. Yes, you want your goalkeeper blocking from this range, but for that pace, from that range for Chavez, it's just a matter of time before he hits another in if Villareal are continuing to allow that strike. Speak from experience, that is not one you want to see as a goalkeeper. Don't have a lot of time to react, especially if the attacking player is able to get it low and at the far post. There's Akinkoye, not able to connect how he would have liked, but the second ball falls kindly for Slavov. Slavov looking for a little bit of space. Does fall kindly for Chavez, and well held by Young. Young sees something he likes. Will connect with El Garib. And Adam tracks back well. All the way back to Young. Young will ping one up the pitch. It's contested well by O'Neal. Now Chavez. Sending it up, but not before the ball had found its way out. This one sent down the line. In the 25th minute, it's Dallas Organic flicking one up. Asking the question answered by Soheski. Now sent in. Well claimed by Akinkoye. Now Slavov showing his balance and strength. Slavov now will square this one. Akinkoye has options. Over for Adam. Adam opening up a realm of possibilities, but the ball will trickle harmlessly into the hands of Young. Adam wanted more from Samoa, as that one was laid up on a platter. Here come Villareal. Looking to find that flick on, that connecting pass that would play them in. Sent in the direction of El Garib and contested well by Adam. Sent through the midfield. Here's sort of Sean Penton. Back to Adam. Now Akinkoye. Dream slowing down the pace of this game. They know there are goals to be found. There are chances, but they have to be a little more clinical. That's not what's going to do it. Here comes Villareal sending it down the line. And back. Tracking back well is Chavez, and Dream will restart this attack. Here comes Soheski. Oh, that's an errant pass from Soheski. Villareal possibly able to mount a counterattack. Here comes that counterattack down the line. Well won back. Adam hugging the touchline. Sends it in for Slavov. Slavov building and buying time for his team, and there is the dividends. It's O'Neal streaking down the line. That ball a little too vertical, and Young happy to receive. This one's sent high and wide. No takers, no receivers on that one. It's a simple giveaway Virginia Dream will be grateful for. And it's going to be a throw on the far touch. And we're back in play. Here comes Akinkoye. Back to Dom. Now Soheski. Soheski pinging off of Akinkoye. Dream hoping to draw in the Villareal pressure and open up a little space. But right now Villareal content to sit where they are. This one sent over the top. An audacious ball. Not a lot Samoa can do with that one. And it will be a throw for Villareal. '28th minute. It's just the one goal in it thus far. A Angel Chavez goal as he streaked down the far post and beat Troy Young at the near post. Some fantastic defending and even better goalkeeping from Young has kept the score limited to the 1-0. Not a whole lot of chances just yet for Villareal. As Nate Lynch stands poised and ready to maintain his score, his clean sheet. Now it's Dom sending it across the middle for Soheski. Soheski has space. Now Slavov. And O'Neal. This is better from the Dream, but the attack stalls out and Villareal should be able to find a way out. Well, O'Neal was vigilant there, sends one forward. Slavov getting to the end line. Can he get a ball across? Couldn't quite sort out his feet, and it will be a goal kick to come. 30th minute. Villareal still looking upfield, although this one will get played short. And back, Young. Back over to his far side. It's flicked on, and it could be a way out for Villareal. It's sent up, and Dream will take this one to ground. Contentious ball. It puts Soheski somewhat under. Soheski not finding the outlet pass he would have liked. Here's the shot. Well covered by Lynch. That is poor. Almost the mistake that Villareal were looking to capitalize on, but Nate Lynch able to lock it up. He hasn't been tested a whole lot this game, but was vigilant when called on. And Soheski now will send it across. Here's Akinkoye. Finding his outlet pass for O'Neal. Now Panton turning upfield. What can Adam find? Adam over to Dom. Now Chavez. Dream getting up the field rather well, but it's those mistakes that just seem to nullify any rope only as strong as the weakest point, and each attack, albeit impressive, seems to have one errant pass. Those are the things that they'll want to eliminate as the season goes on. It is match week 1. They have been playing a few games in Virginia Super League and, of course, the U.S. Open Cup. But some new faces, some different chemistry to build on for both sides. This one bounces. A lot of hands. Is there going to be a call? There is the call that seemed to be forthcoming. It's going to be a set piece in a dangerous position just outside the 18. Nate Lynch will have to line up his wall. And we'll see what Villareal can make of this set piece, this very dangerous set piece opportunity. Well, Mr. Summers, I didn't really get a roster until after, and I'm finding a lot of the numbers are wrong, so I'm doing the best with what I can. But I did get a full Virginia Dream roster a long time before, so I'm not trying to show any preference here, but I just do the best I can with what I'm given, the resources, and so unfortunately don't really have much to go on, and I'm trying to read these rosters as we move into the game. But it is going to be Mike El Garib on the ball, sends it in. What a golazo for Mike El Garib. A beautiful strike and the equalizer for Villareal. We've got a ball game here in the 32nd minute. That is picture perfect for Villareal. A beautiful strike and an opportunity for a way back into this game. From a neutral point of view, that is just what the doctor ordered. Dream will have to pull a little something special out now, as they no longer have the lead. What a goal from El Garib, and we're knotted up at 1 apiece. Here comes Panton, connecting with Adam. Now forward. Villareal will play it back, organic, into the midfield. Now Akinkoye. And to O'Neal. Akinkoye will turn again. Well touched outside. Here's Panton. That's an errant clearance. What can Adam find? Has lots of space. Will take it right into El Garib, who will play it out safely for the throw. Here comes the ball into the 18. It's Slavov. Looking for a way towards goal. Does really well to walk the tightrope. Slavov, ooh, he stayed on his feet rather well. Tough to say from this angle, but our linesman was right on it and asserts that that ball had gone. So we will see a goal kick for Troy Young and co. This one sent up the pitch. Booming ball. It forces action from Dream. Now it's straight up. All right, I'm able to send that out. Now Fuentes looking to send this one in. Fuentes will send this down the line. El Garib letting it bounce in the direction of Lopez. Now it's El Garib's turn. Sent into the box and away. Now sent towards the 18. Here comes El Garib, sending one down the line. It's Danilo Lopez looking for an avenue. We'll get the consolation prize of a corner kick, and now Villareal can get bodies forward. I'm finding there's quite a few names that aren't listed or properly listed. So if you got a player that you know the number, feel free to put it in the chat, and I'll do my best to add it to my roster so I can properly give credence and give credit to the players. But right now there's quite a few. I see number 40 is not on here. If you're able to help me out with who number 40 is and any other players that I'm missing. Looks like this one will be sent in by Brian Romero. Romero sending one to the backside. Ooh, a contentious moment. Second bite at the apple. Romero on the ground. It begs for a finish, but not well taken. And Lynch happy to have this goal kick. Take a look at the replay. Dream will play from the back this time. It's Dom. Weighing his options, we'll send it back to Lynch. Now, Soheski. There comes Anthony Diaz. Trying to do a little too much. Organic wins it back. Now forward. Well, this is a chance. Instead, it's served. Perhaps that was the opportunity for a chance. Ooh, the deflection could have gone anywhere. It will travel out for another corner kick, but Dream under the gun a little bit right now. Villareal creating their own pressure. Thank you, Mr. Mubarak. Or Mr. or Mrs. Don't know. We are going to have a set piece from Romero. Romero's ball on the ground. Which screams for a handball, not given. And Chavez goes to ground. Looks like Dream will play quickly from that set piece. Here comes Chavez trying to catch Villareal out. Chavez 1v1 excels in these situations on that left foot, and great clearance from point blank from Meersman. Well, Villareal not happy in one way or another with the call on the pitch, but you have to play on. It's not going to change, and almost went from bad to worse for Villareal, conceding a goal right after they'd scored. Here comes Akinkoye, looking for another delivery. It's sent low. Maybe not what Akinkoye had in mind. And here comes Villareal, playing through. It's El Garib rounding the corner. Wanted to send it across, and this time will do so. That was a little bit late. The offside flag comes. Let's take a look at the replay. I'm curious to see. It did look a little bit late on the delivery from El Garib. Ooh, that's touch and go, but onwards we play. Here comes Dream sending one in. Young gets there first, sends it up the pitch. And now it's going to be a battle. There's Physical play, and Adam goes down. Lopez is the guilty party. And Adam a little slow to get back up, but we'll continue. It's going to be a set piece for Dream inside their own area here in the 40th minute. Score still knotted up at 1 apiece. O'Neal will send it across to Soheski. Now flick through, it takes a bounce. Young first to it. Slavov unhappy about something. It's turning into quite a physical game, and we'll say Pitt's allowing it to go both ways, so we're seeing consistency. Young's ball, well won by Dream and Akinkoye. Oh, but the second act not quite as good, and El Garib will connect. Two players get their legs tied up. Onwards we play. Here's Rashawn Panton finding green grass and space. Now Chavez, electric from Chavez, finding Panton. Panton has options, will flick it in. Slavov just off of it. Perhaps a bit too direct, but well claimed by Troy Young. And now Young will send his colleagues up the pitch. Not the cleanest kick we've seen on the day, but will travel safely out for a throw. Virginia Dream will get to restart their attack from here at midfield. Welcome, Carey, Will, MSJ, Galvez. This one sent through the middle. Never going to test Young, who will take it to ground. Welcome, Dennis. Oster. Young's ball flicked on well, but just as well picked up by O'Neal. Chavez helps it on. Oh, now pounced on by Anthony Diaz. Here comes Slavov, getting to the end line, sends it across, and easily cut out by Young. Is there another goal before this half? I think right now Villareal are content with their position, but they're still pushing forward, still trying to make things happen. Dream, no doubt, would love to see at least one before the half, but have to be careful not to concede. No more errors at the back. Here's Panton. Coming back inside. Rashawn Panton will connect with Bright Samoa. Now Slavov. Starting through traffic. Bright able to pick up the mantle and over to Chavez. Chavez will send it across the 18, and it's mopped up well. Here comes Akinkoye. Entire Villareal side cemented into their own area. This one, a shot from distance, sent over the 18, over the bar, excuse me. And it will be a goal kick to come. Comes the goal kick from Troy Young, sent into the midfield. It's only partially dealt with by Samoa, and now Fuentes will send it in. Fuentes looking down the line. Adam wins the first. Second is contested. And back to Fuentes. Now Sherwell sends it into Dallas Organic. Sherwell looking up the pitch. Some unsureness in that back line right now. Some unsureness that we're not used to seeing in Virginia Dream's back line. It's, as we mentioned time and again, it's first games of the season. Something for they and their coaching staff to get right. This one's over the top. It's Young retreating to his line. Here comes AP Slavov, takes the strike, and it's just wide. Far too much time and space for Slavov to get into. Perhaps one that the backline or goalkeeper should be coming to deal with, but Slavov unable to finish, and this one sails harmlessly wide for a goal kick. Well, 45th minute now. We traverse into the stoppage time. We'll try to update you on how much stoppage we will get, but not long left for either of these sides to find the would-be go-ahead goal before we go into halftime. And both sides, both managers assess this first half. And right on cue, there is the halftime whistle. This match knotted up at 1 apiece. It was Villareal who went under first. Lightning strike from Angel Chavez at the near post. Virginia Dream dominated a lot of the possession, a lot of the chances, creating set piece after set piece, chance after chance, but were unable to beat the back line, unable to beat Troy Young, and now Villareal find a fantastic set piece goal off of a lightning strike from Mike Algarib just outside the 18, and we are knotted up at 1 apiece. We thank you so much for joining us here, DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. We want to thank Skyline Construction and Homes for bringing this broadcast to us. We'll hear a brief message from Skyline Construction and Homes. If you are a local business looking to get your message out and partner with our local leagues, teams, or just us on DMV Sports Media, we do have ad spaces available. We have social media engagement and commentary call out. So contact us with the information provided in the stream info, and we'd love to work with you. But for now, here's a message from Skyline.
It's nothing. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've
Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is second half here at Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium, UPSL, DMV South A Conference, Villareal and Virginia Dream all knotted up at 1 apiece. It was Virginia Dream who found the back of the net first by way of Angel Chavez. A lightning strike at the near post did earn what looked to be one of many, although Villareal, they battled back, they fought hard, and remained patient, and they found an equalizer off of a fantastic golazo from Mike El Garib, a set piece from maybe 25 yards out, and that sets the stage for this second half. An overcast yet pleasant day here in Alexandria, Virginia. Two sides hungry for a result in the first match of the season. We're so glad to have you with us on DMV Sports Media Live on YouTube. If you've not done so already, consider subscribing to the channel in order to catch all of the live streams across various teams, Virginia Dream, Villareal, among many, Alexandria United, Blazers FC, Arlington, and a whole host of Maryland and Virginia teams will be hosting with us. Also, Super League matches will be live on the channel. So lots of reasons to subscribe. And we will look to get underway. Villareal will play right to left, wearing their all-yellow kits. Virginia Dream will play left to right this half, wearing all black. And we are underway. Villareal will send it up the pitch early on, trying to make something happen. This one trickles into the corner. And we'll keep it alive. Quickly sent in for Adam. You sense a new sense of urgency from both sides. Here comes O'Neal down the line. O'Neal not able to quite connect with Slavov, although Slavov does the rest of the work himself. Slavov will send it over for the overlapping Adam. Adam now back to Bright Samoa, sent across, and there's the goal. Just like that, Virginia Dream finding the golazo. AP Slavov looks to be the goal scorer, although we'll look and see if he got the final touch or maybe an own goal. Tough to see from this angle, but we will take a look at the replay. It's 2-1 in any case. Virginia Dream finding the much-needed go-ahead goal. It was Adam who sent this one in. Bright Samoa did really well to send it across, and again, not sure exactly who got the final touch on that, but we're going to give it to Slavov in any case for now. This one's sent across. El Garib working the touchline, but running out of real estate there, and it will be a throw for Virginia Dream. Adam back to Suheski. And now Dom. Here's Jean-Christophe Kofi into the midfield. There's O'Neal. O'Neal back to Adam. Kofi, a huge component of this squad. Looking to create. That's Akinkoye couldn't quite sort his feet out. What can Villareal create? They'll send it forward. Garib unable to hang on, and now it's all the way back to Dom. Kalsahasa. Here comes Kofi. On the ground for Akinkoye. Akinkoye looking for Panton. Panton still waiting for help to arrive. Now it's O'Neal. Calm and methodical would be the best way to describe this Virginia Dream attack. They're slow in pace until they're not, and then they'll catch you quick with the ball to Chavez, the ball to Samoa or Slavov. This one repelled well by the back line. And Organic will send it up top. Comes Adam. Now Kofi turning into the midfield. Kofi will connect. And back to Suhaski. It's Bright Samoa on the far touch. Finds something at the top of the 18. Slavov back to O'Neal. Now AP Slavov taking the early strike. That one sent to the back post. Will travel just outside of the range of Bright Samoa, but good piece of play from Virginia Dream here in the 49th minute. Troy Young sending his team forward, and will take his time getting this one back into the pitch. Here comes the delivery. It is flicked on, but not in the range of any specific player. There's Suhaski finding Dom. Kasahasa will find Akinkoye. What a ball from Akinkoye to get his team forward. Panton now working against Organic. And Dallas Organic does really well to stab a piece of that ball. Now back to Kofi. Kofi over to Suhaski. Here comes Jean-Christophe Kofi. Threading the needle, finding Slavov. Now Chavez unable to coordinate with his colleagues up there. And Troy Young comes out and makes the claim. It's a booming punt up the pitch, flicked on. Well contested. O'Neal did enough. Now it's Chavez sending it back. Now down into the corner, it begs for action, and Villareal able to send it away. Here comes O'Neal. Now Kofi. Kofi showing his magician's touch. Now Akinkoye will connect with Panton. This one's mopped up by Mertzman. Now sent in. Panton. Back to O'Neal. Here is Dom finding Suhaski. Suhaski will drive. Finds the pass he wanted in the corner. Here's Bright Samoa right into Villareal back line. Second bite at the apple. It's sent across. A little too much juice on that one, and now it's going to be a goal kick for Villareal. This one's sent high in the direction of Chavez. Now flicked on. Sherwell will send it high. Another ball across. Asking the question, but O'Neal able to do enough. Here's Suhaski out wide. Good run from Adam. Adam sees something, lofts it up. Sherwell cleans up, but only partially. Dreams midfield quickly picking it up. It's Kofi to Panton. Panton outside. Now Chavez moving the pieces around, trying to find the space before they send in the would-be killer strike. Here comes Suhaski in space. Adam will use that overlapping run from Slavov. Great ball in, and it is cleared at the expense of another corner kick. That was a fantastically engineered piece, but it looks like the ball had traveled, so we're going to see a goal kick instead. This one sent into the midfield. Dallas Organic claims the second ball. We'll send it forward. Lynch happily off his line, and we'll send it quickly back in. Now Kofi. Here comes Soheski through the midfield. Now out wide. That turn not really panning off. Here comes Brian Romero. Back to Meertzman. Meertzman will play Sherwell. Sherwell lifting one up to get his team out. It's a good battle, but it's a battle won by the Dream. Second ball won by Villareal. Now Meertzman working against Panton. And up top, it's Danilo Lopez. Fantastic challenge from Chavez. Allow his teammates to get back. And down the line, Kofi sending it back to Dom. And all the way across. Here comes Bright Samoa. Well, Adam really wanted that ball played for the overlapping run, but instead, Dream will bring it back inside. Possibly not the right move. There's going to be a foul right at midfield. Dream will have to drop back in. Here comes the delivery, sent into the 18. It's flicked on and cleared. This one will be a Villareal throw on the near touchline. Here's an opportunity. It's sent high and it's sent wide, and it will just be a goal kick to come. Here comes the Dream. O'Neal doesn't like what he sees in front of him. We'll send it back across to Soheski. Now Slavov is featured prominently today. Slavov's ball over the top is a great one. Chavez touching it forward, top the 18. Here's Panton slaloming, begs for the finish. What a golazo from Roshan Panton. The service was good, the finish was better, and Virginia Dream up 3-1 here in the 58th minute, owing to some solo heroics from Roshan Panton. Take a look at the replay. It's a great ball across from Chavez. Really a team effort, but got to give credit where credit is due. Panton the one to get that one across the line. It was all created from the ball in from AP Slavov. Slavov found Chavez. Chavez streaked to that line, able to create a window to play the ball into. He got it across the 18 for Roshan Panton, and Panton, well, he did the rest, cutting out two defenders and then sending it past Young from point-blank range. And we've got a 3-1 game on our hands now. Dream want more. Their body language Seems to indicate they want to get forward early and often. Here's Akinkoye. Sending it across the 18. Samoa back for Slavov. Back to Panton. Panton over to Chavez. Chavez will keep this one alive and taken down. Chavez in the corner, and it will be a set piece for the Dream and a slightly improved corner kick position. As well saved by Chavez. And it's an opportunity for Akinkoye to serve one in and create problems. Comes the ball in from Akinkoye. Serve to the back post. Still alive. Slavov will recycle this. Here comes Soheski taking the strike. And it looks like he took a touch. No, it will just be a goal kick. Well flicked on, but no takers on the end of it. Good turn there from Kofi. Now O'Neal back to Lynch. Lynch will loft it across over to Adam. Adam showing off his speed down the line, able to connect with Slavov. Slavov has options. Here's Panton. Now Akinkoye. Dallas Organic. Not the pass he would have liked to find. Early delivery forced Slavov. And well gathered by Troy Young. What a ball from Akinkoye to send in Slavov, but couldn't quite beat Troy Young in the 1v1. Now it's Romero. Lofting one up top, asking the question. And there is going to be a foul going against O'Neal. A yellow card to boot. And another set piece in a dangerous area. This is where Villareal found their first goal in the first half. Is there another? Looks like El Garib, in all likelihood, would take this one. Let's take a look at the replay. Nate Lynch lining up his wall. We'll have to be vigilant. It's Brian Romero and Mike El Garib standing over this one. Here comes the kick. Oh, looks like we're making a switch before. Or Villareal. Sent in. Another goal. Mike El Garib. He's a magician from the spot. And what a strike. What a service. What a goal. It's 3-2 for Villareal. He's been their talisman today. And leveling the playing field. Almost making it a one-goal game. This is a 3-2 scoreline. Lynch got a hand to it, but couldn't quite get it up and over. And now we'll have a close game on our hands. Virginia Dream will make 3 switches. Looks like Adam, Panton, and Samoa are off. On comes Musa Kande. Among others, Kande we've covered before, just an electric attacking player. One that Virginia Dream will want to pull into this match. Here comes Akinkoye. Ahmed Almani-Alawi, one of the other switches, another player who we know to be able to score goals. This one sent down the line. Kofi unable to connect with Conde. Murdaugh, another former teammate of Nate Lynch at Ristosi back in the day, and now Murdaugh, one of the players who featured prominently last season for Virginia Dream, a great fullback. Strong, physical, and fast. Here's Chavez. Back to O'Neal. Dream, no doubt, will want a little bit of an insurance policy. It was an errant pass. Chavez did well to neutralize the threat. Here come the Dream. So Heskey will connect with Kofi. Now back. And there's going to be a foul. A yellow card to boot. It's going to be a set piece sent in on the ground. Now down the line, here's Murdaugh connecting with Conde. Dream will knock it around here in the 66th minute. Now so Heskey will send one down the line. Musa Conde working. Can he get it across? Dangerous area. Slavov takes it. What a goal from Slavov. Once he took this one down, there really was no doubt. AP Slavov adding a fourth for Virginia Dream. And a great run down the line from Musa Conde and co. Those two linking well. And it is 4-2. Virginia Dream regaining the 2-goal advantage. This is the electricity that Musa Conde brings. What a ball across. Not well cleared. It found its way right between Sherwell and Meertzman. And once Slavov took that to ground, there was no chance of anything other than a fourth. Villareal still in this fight, though. We'll send one forward. It's trickling down the line. No takers on the end of it. And onwards we play. Marvin Menez was the substitute who came on late for Villareal, looking to make an impact on this near side. We'll watch for Menez's contributions. Meanwhile, it's sent across, well flicked on, certainly a foul. And one for Mr. Joshua Pitt to deal with. There is going to be a yellow card to boot. Goodwill between those players. Christopher Fuentes, the one who went in the book for Villareal. And we're back underway. This one sent back. Now it's Kofi. There's O'Neal. Almani-Alawi. Excuse me, Heskey. Oh, that's a bad decision. Kofi helped out by his colleague in there, Angel Chavez. Sends it in. Now it's back from Romero. Romero will go all the way back to Young. Young playing it safe. We'll send this up the pitch. Well claimed. And now sent forward. Lots of space for Akinkoye to work with. We'll send it down the line for Musa Kande. Kande, way too heavy a touch. And Young happy to pounce on that. We'll send it in quickly for Meertsman. Meertsman himself will play one long in the direction of Romero. Excuse me, this is Lopez unable to keep the ball in, and now back in the hands of Dream. Here comes a late switch for Villareal. It's Zachary Ali, the offseason transfer from North Stars, looking to make a late impact in this 4-2 match. Dream hopeful to tack on some more goals. This one's well saved. Murdaugh. Back to Suhaski, now down the line. Here comes Musakande. What can Kofi find? Now all the way to Suhaski. 70th minute, Suhaski looking into the corner. Kande can track this one down. We'll cut it to the 18. What a save from Troy Young, but far too easy. Oh, Dream were able to slice down that touch and get the ball across. Take a look at the replay. Musakande playing a really good ball first time, cutting it for Ahmed Almani-Alawe. Almani-Alawe's ball just narrowly saved by Troy Young. Great save, it must be said. And Dream will have another set piece, a corner kick for Akinkoye. Here comes the delivery. Sent into a dangerous area, begs for a finish. It's on the line, it's off the line. Now Slavov cutting it back. Rounding the man, sends one into a dangerous area. And well sent away. Dominic almost able to create something from his center back role. Here comes AP Slavov. Slavov goes down, and it is going to be a set piece. The only question is from where. Slavov, of course, thinks penalty kick, and it looks like that is going to be the verdict here. A penalty kick for Virginia Dream. Unfortunate result for Villareal, who's done so well to battle into this game, but let's take another look at this one. Oh yeah, Ali got beat to the spot. Slavov, he felt the contact, the pull from behind, and that was it. It's Angel Chavez standing over this one. Chavez hits it low and hits it true, and it's another goal for Virginia Dream. 5-2 is the scoreline. Chavez adding another on a brace. And it is 5. Take a look at the replay. That one, all but icing this one out. Never say never, but 3 goals against Virginia Dream is a tough ask of any team. Angel Chavez back in form, back on the score sheet after his winter hiatus. There's opportunity on this near side for Villareal, but well sniffed out. Here comes Ali, looking to create. Ali will settle this one down. Still looking. And it looks like this one has gone. It's going to be a throw for Villareal. Here's Ali. Still working, taken down by Chavez. Well, on one end, Ali concedes the foul for a penalty kick, and on one end, he earns one for a great set piece from a dangerous position for Villareal. The question is, what can they do with this one? A goal now might just give them the momentum to feel their way back into this game. but must be clinical with it. There's going to be another switch, another addition for Villareal. On comes Giovanni Campero. Campero entering the fray. Looks like Brian Romero is going to be the delivery man for this set piece. Here comes the delivery from Romero. Back post. Lynch intervenes well, gets a strong hand to it, and sends it away. It's still alive, though, for El Garib and Villareal. Is there a service? There is. Sent across. Oh, that was the one. What a ball from Mike El Garib. It begged for a finish at the back post, the finish that was not forthcoming, and now Villareal will have to drop back. It's a goal kick for Lynch. It was Meertzman, the player who almost found his way in. We're making a switch. Substitution for Virginia Dream. On comes Kevin Zhu, off comes O'Neill. Looks like Silva will be the next one on for Virginia Dream. And Mike Akinkoye's day is done. And here we go. Virginia Dream will play from the back. It's sent across. Early delivery from Penn. Excuse me, that was Murdaugh. Now it's Mark Silva sending one over the top. Slavov working hard and finding Angel Chavez. Chavez back across the 18. Here comes Slavov. Now it's sent back across the 18. Here's Musakande bobbing and weaving, trying to find some space. It's sent away. There's Suhaski. And it's sent down the line. Here comes Musakande. Lots of time, lots of space. He's got help along with him. A lovely little move there to put Fuentes on skates. Now sent across. Chavez gets there first, and it's well claimed. We did see a goalkeeping switch into the game as Jonathan Fuentes, who claims that one well. Now it's Villareal down the line. Dom pursuing this one and winning it back. Oh, it falls kindly for Villareal. The shot taken, the shot saved at the near post. Lynch saying he didn't get a touch on it, so it looks like maybe it will be a goal kick instead. For a moment, it looked like that one had squeaked through, and Villareal may just be able to claw one back, but again, unable to find the back of the net. And now Lynch will just send his teammates high. Here in the 77th minute. It's launched into the midfield. This one contested. Silva will take control. Now back to Dom, all the way to Lynch. Lynch will send it down the line. He's got Musakande. Kande. Now Kofi. Kofi spraying one over to Chavez. Chavez unable to find the move he was looking for. And back up the field, our dream. Here comes Suhaski, settling things down. It's a 5-2 scoreline. Dream, of course, will want goals, but don't need to force the issue and turn this into a back and forth, end-to-end kind of game. It's Kofi settling things down and playing it smart. Now it's Silva. Up to AP Slavov. Slavov rounding a man with ease. We'll find Almani Alawe. Ahmed Alawe still has it. It's back to Silva. Now Zoo. Zeus plays it out wide. Chavez across the box. Well risen was Ahmed Alawe. Vince Sherwell sends it away, but only partially. Giovanni Campero did just enough. And now it will be a throw for Zach Ali. Here comes the delivery. Romero touches it back. Here comes AP Slavov. Slavov finding the pass. It's sent in again for Almani Alawe. Oh, lovely ball. Chavez must score. It's sent in. It's bowled in. The goal. The flag stays down. There it is. A golazo for Musa Kande. His first match in a Virginia Dream jersey, and he's able to find the back of the net and an assist. That's not too bad to be a super sub coming up with those kind of numbers. Touching this one home after a great save from point blank range from Fuentes. Fuentes unable to prevent the second. This was well taken from Chavez to create the goal for his teammate. And it is 6-2 for Virginia Dream here in the 80th minute. Sherwell under pressure. We'll send it back to Fuentes. Fuentes smartly sends this one away at the expense of possession. It's an uncharacteristic turnover. Well delivered. Now back out wide. It's Mike Al-Gharib. We know what he's capable of. We'll work against Murdaugh. Murdaugh wins that battle and sends it down the line. Here comes Wisakande. Has an overlap. And we'll use that. It's Murdaugh now. Up top. Lovely take from Almani Alawe, but Fuentes will send it away. Fuentes didn't love the bouncing ball, and as a result, we'll just send it out. There's 2 balls on, but onwards we play. This one sent to Almani Alawe. The tackle comes in. And now Slavov. Back to Silva. Here's Murdaugh. Out into the corner. Musakande putting the defender on skates again. Here it is. Denied from point blank. This one's still in the mix. Silva couldn't quite get there, but forces one. It's Slavov going down just outside the 18. A set piece and a yellow card. This one goes for a dangerous set piece from about the edge of the 18. We'll see who will stand over this one. We'll take a look at the foul. The guilty party is number 19. Well, not sure who that is because I'm pretty sure number 20 is Zach Ali, but number 19 going in the book. And it will be a set piece. It looks like Jean-Christophe Kofi and Silva standing over this one. Musakande trying to insinuate himself into the wall. Here comes the delivery. Sent hard, but well over Fuentes' goal, and it will be a goal kick to come. Well, the match started off with what seemed to be Virginia Dream domination. Villareal, they battled back really well. They found an equalizer, and they stifled Virginia Dream through much of the first half and into the second. Virginia Dream found another goal, but so too did Villareal. Two incredible Mike El Garib set pieces from almost the exact same position, but since that time, Virginia Dream have found their footing, they found their quality, and now it looks like there's only one possible result today. As we sit with 6-2 in the 84th minute, ball sent across. Omani Alawe was there, but couldn't round his body to get this one on frame, and it will be a goal kick to come. As we mentioned, we got several matches playing live on DMV Sports Media today. We've already shown one of the USASA National Regional Amateur Qualifiers. It's Das Beer Hall knocked out by Westchester United's Eastern Pennsylvania qualified team. At 5:30, we will have another regional qualifier, Los Toros, hosting the NPSL qualified team from Westchester Predators. Tune in and catch that one live with commentary from our own Gio Monteroso. We have one more UPSL DMV South A Conference match. Right after this one at 5 p.m., we have Arlington SA hosting Alexandria United. In a week one match, ooh, it's a giveaway from Lynch. Romero will let his teammates get forward. Now it's El Garib. And it looks like the immediate advantage is gone. It's sent in, and this one sent over. Goal kick to come. In addition to that UPSL match and the regional qualifiers, we will have a few more Super Soccer League Maryland Conference matches. Right now playing is Etihad FC and Peru United. 5 p.m. Steel Pulse will take on Team United. At 8:30, it'll be the A3 Highlanders and Baltimore Kickers, all live on DMV Sports Media. This one's sent forward, and now real receivers. Ali will send it up in the air. Silva on the return pass down the line will play Chavez. Chavez has options. May take it himself, takes the shot, well blocked from point blank, and a corner kick to come. That was good work from Miritzman to neutralize the threat. And now we will see a set piece. Blustery winds escalating. We'll see how the wind affects play. It's sent in on the ground. Silva back to Slavov. Now sent in again by Kofi, only partially cleared. El Garib will play Romero. Romero not finding the right pass. Zoo back to Slavov. The rain's coming down now. So we head to the tail end of this one. It's sent down the line, sent across now. Zoo still on the ball. Try to find his recipient on the top of the 18. Here come Villareal, streaking forward. Oh, it's Kofi. Back out to Musakande. Rain's still coming down here. See how that affects conditions on the pitch. Sent in by Conde. 1v1 for Chavez, and great save from point blank for Fuentes. Jonathan Fuentes forcing the save, forcing the corner kick for Virginia Dream. (17) for Virginia Dream is Musakande. Fantastic addition, fantastic player. Looks like Silva will send this one in. Sent across. Connects with Slavov. Slavov bobbing, weaving. No, guys, please. I'm working here, please. Please, thank you. It's just not while the ball's in bounds. Thank you. It's going to be delivery for Virginia Dream. Musakande will send this in. Into a dangerous area, begs for a finish. The audacious from Ahmed Almani Alawe. Just can't get it under the top bar. Now goal kick to come. Here's a look at that replay. This one's sent up. Well won by Silva. Bearsman under pressure, will send it away, only partially. Kofi picks this one up with the help of Silva. 90th minute, is there another goal in this? Fantastic ball in. Almani Alawe very much taken off the ball and taken down, and it's going to be a yellow card for Vince Sherwell. This one to the spot. I'll take a look at the instant replay. Looks like Chavez will be the one to take. Here's that replay. Good ball in from Kofi. Even better service from Slavov. And Almani Alawe taken down, prevented from what would have been a fantastic goal from open play. And here comes the take. Chavez looking for a hat piece. Hat trick. What a save from Fuentes. The follow-up off the bar. How's that's not gone in? And finally, it is a goal for Almani Alawe. Well, it took a village. And Almani Alawe finding the goal. He was the man who was taken down initially, denied what would have been his goal anyways from open play. And instead, he gets one off of the several-time ricochet. There is a player down after the play. We hope that Fuentes is okay. We'll show this replay, but give respect to Fuentes, who took a knock on Almani Alawe's way through. And it looks like we'll get back on his feet. He's a tough man. He's a tough player. Jonathan Fuentes. Great save. And really nothing at all he could do about pretty much any of these. Fuentes, class player. And that is the final whistle. Ooh, excuse me. This is 7-2 in the flurry, in the frenzy. I forgot to mark it. 7-2, a resounding victory in the end for Virginia Dream. There are positives to pull for Villareal, who kept Virginia Dream limited for large portions of this one. They will look to build on the successes, what they did right, and of course make the improvements for where they came up short. Virginia Dream, on the other hand, lots of positives to pull, of course, a resounding 7-2 victory, but they will not be happy with how they started this match. They will not be happy with some of the defensive mistakes and the lack of clinical finishing up top for the early parts of this match. And so positives and negatives, as you would expect in any first match of the season for both sides. But thank you so much for joining us here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. We're so glad to have you with us, and we're looking forward to having you with the next one, which is Arlington SA and Alexandria Reds here live at 5 p.m. We'll start the broadcast a little early, but for now we're just going to hop off of this one, find some cover as the Rains move into the area, and we'll look to join you. Go check out the Super Soccer League match Etihad Peru United live on the channel right now, and we'll see you back in just a bit for that Arlington-Alexandria derby here live on the channel. Thanks again. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks again to our partner sponsor, Skyline.
So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage.
Thanks, Skyline, for your participation and support of Villareal and for providing this broadcast from DMV Sports Media. We are going to take a moment and we'll see you back for Alexandria and Arlington SA in just about 30 minutes, live here on DMV Sports Media.